See you soon.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush! If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream, then not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start.
Hey yo, 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 hey yo.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed!
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers?
No. Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
DIAZ, get the fuck out of bed, you lazy bastard.
You piece of shit.
Final question. There's one thing you could change about the industry. What would it be?
One thing I'd change about the industry.
Leading question.
It's just stop sticking your nose in what other people are doing and get on with your own work. Do you know what I mean? Just stick your nose out of people's business, you know, and tell them what they should be fucking doing and not doing. And do your own shit. You should be, you know, you've got to be creative. You should be getting on with your own deal, you know?
It's Friday night. You know what time it is. Sit down, turn up that TV. The DIAZ brothers are here. We're about to get saucy tonight, everybody, with special guests. That sauce. Come in later, talk about your food. lots to talk about, lots to go on this week. Pick a lot of dog food, make love, ladies and gentlemen.
It's loud, guys.
Did you turn off the voice synthesizer?
No, yeah, I did. The voice is good. Everything's good. Let us know if you can hear us.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
What's up, everybody in the chat? Thank you for being here.
What's up?
Lot of we Citizen Ronin. This is my first, my last, my everything. Let's give it a little. I got, dude, everything's on board today. We got soundboard. Check.
Really?
What's up?
We got even for some these moments, we got the
Dude. Now what you have to do,
upgraded it.
Here's what I think you have to do. After the show,
Yeah.
you need a full shutdown, proper shutdown of the computer.
That's what I do every time.
Proper shutdown. It'll cache everything, save all your settings. That way next time
I hold the power button down on the computer. I force shutdown. That's what you're talking about, right?
No, well, I mean, I've seen you flip the computer over and then just tear the RAM out while it's on, and that's not a proper way of shutting down.
Never happens. That's never happened. He's a Monsters in the chat.
What's up?
Is this loud and clear? What's up, brother? We got Cranberry Langers.
What's up?
Sound effects sound really up. Your audio at sometimes was quiet. Yeah, I guess. Let me see if I could lower soundboard settings. Let's see here. Sound output. Test.
Yeah,
test.
system input volume is 8.
So,
and
all right.
system
So
output
this, and then
volume
let's
is
see this.
94.
What's up?
All right, we'll lower the output and we'll raise the system input. How's this sounding, everybody? We louder? Yeah, I just figured out how to use this stuff, guys.
All right.
It's been
buy
been
high,
quite a few
sell
years.
low. Right.
There you go. You're louder now. Is that good? Too loud? Sounds better.
Good.
All right, let's do the intro again. Just kidding. But we are live. We're live on Rumble. We're live on YouTube. And
Live on
Facebook.
podcast.
We're live on podcast right now. And remember Friday or Monday. I'm glad we're streaming on YouTube because Monday, YouTube it broke. Took a nosedive.
Yeah.
I guess a bunch of streams went down at the same time. I don't know if you heard that.
No, I didn't
Ours
know
never
other
came
people were
back up.
streaming ever.
But we migrated over to Rumble and we had even more people over on Rumble, which was cool.
Ours came back up?
No, it never came back
Oh,
up.
right. Yeah, it never came back up.
So if we had ended the stream, it would have ended the Rumble stream as well. So we continued over there. So
right.
we're doing both as we are. We got, let's see,
right.
7 people over on Rumble, including Rand Nada.
Yo.
Heyo to Rand Nada. And
dude,
let me see.
I saw big news. Big news
There he is.
was you bestowed the power of fire onto Michael Bancroft, and now he can read Rumble chats in StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like Prometheus over here.
Yeah, I was I talked to a lot of people the other day. Bancroft. I talked to Bancroft. We went into a back room. I provided him with no information on how to hook up his Rumble because I forgot. But because of that, he figured it out.
He figured it out.
He
Yeah, you
figured it out.
showed him the light, and then he figured it out on his own.
Exactly.
See, yeah.
Exactly.
That's the best way
So
of doing it.
after this, we're gonna be rating into Bancroft's show. You guys go over there. You could be on Rumble as well. Looking at you, Rand Nada. And he'll be able to pull up your chats. So he thought we had some sort of mystical voodoo magic, but
yeah. Well, we do have the power
it was
crystals,
a back
but
room.
they don't sell the power crystals in Australia, so you have to do it through
Old
coding.
school.
Yeah, the old way.
Yeah, do that voodoo stuff. We got, speaking of crystals, Kirby in the chat. Good to see him.
Speaking of Kirby, what's going on?
He vanished for a little bit.
Oh, only for a little bit?
Yeah. But it's great
He's
to see him in the chat.
rematerialized?
Gordon Goodbrother's over on Rumble as well. What is up?
What's up?
Gordon Goodbrother. Good to see you over there.
What's up?
Supporting us. Yeah, so we got a show for you tonight. We're gonna have Bat Sauce on later to talk about his book, promote some awesome reading material. But this week was a salty week. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends. I mean, people have been salty for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I would say I wasn't salty enough. Now, I'm not a very salty guy. So we get a little close up on here. Brandon's like, you're not salty enough. Some people are out here always salty. But today I'm drinking this, Brandon. You want to explain to the class what this is?
Yeah, this is
it says stay
it's a salt
salty.
drink.
It's mostly salt here. Let's get a little close up here.
It's a lot of salt.
1,000 milligrams. I'm going to say megagrams of sodium.
Megagrams.
Yeah.
That would be something different.
200 megagrams potassium, 60 megagrams of magnesium.
Megagrams.
No sugar, and I mean, you guys have heard of
no caffeine.
Is there? Yeah, there's no caffeine as well. The flavor on this watermelon salt.
Watermelon salt, right?
So we're gonna do a live taste test here,
dude. I'm missing a black cherry lime one. Did you take it to try it?
Yeah, I took one yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You told me
that's what. All right.
Yeah, there's an array of flavors. This is the first time I'm having this watermelon. You've heard of watermelon sugar. This is watermelon salt.
Yeah.
First taste test.
Maromi says the packets are good. Yeah, I'm a proponent for the Element packets.
Brandon's been having the
delicious.
packets. This,
delicious.
While he's at the gym. But I feel like I, want to be in the shoes of some other creators, see how salty things can get.
The flavor is ocean.
It is oceanic, man. It's a nautical drink.
So if you look at the nutritional facts on the back,
the watermelon is very minimal compared to the salt.
No, here's the thing. I'm used to salt, right? Because I'm a salt fiend.
Right.
And I'm not used to the sugar. So the black cherry one was like loading my mouth full of cherry Jolly Rancher. And I had almost no salt flavor. And then
that was fruitier than the other ones.
Dude, it was like, yeah, it was super candy like. 5 calories, but sodium 1,000 milligrams, 43% of your RDV. But keeping in mind that the RDV is the minimum recommended requirement for survival every day. So you can have more than 100%.
Yeah. How many of these can you drink a day? Would you advise?
I mean, if you were going off of this 43%, you could probably drink like, 2 of them to fulfill your 100%, right? And then 10 times that, so maybe 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we should get that.
I have lime salt. I don't know. This one's called citrus salt.
Citrus salt,
which is the same flavor as the packets that I drink.
Let's see. How's that one? Good.
Yeah, the packets are less pungent of a flavor. The carbonated.
Use promo code DIAZ Brothers to get salty.
And I wish.
We got Henry Bemis in the chat.
What's up?
Good to see you, Henry. Who else is here? K-pop is in the chat. K-pop, I got your picture. I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna take a look at that.
Maromi says you can
City this weekend.
You can drink the hot, the chocolate one hot. I would say you should drink the chocolate one hot because if it's not hot, it's kind of gross. There's a hot chocolate salt packet.
Okay,
yeah. And drinking cold salt chocolate.
What do you think? What do you say this? Your blood pressure is going to spike.
I'd say that's junk science.
Yeah, Brandon doesn't believe
I don't believe
the anti-saltites out there.
Look, here's what I would say, and I've been saying this for a while. While it might be true, the studies are corrupted by agenda, right? And so there's not a lot of non-agenda based studies out there that you could go to look at results for studies like this, right? And so if we get real non-agenda based studies, but my blood pressure is fine. I've been drinking 10 of these a day.
What's up, Vaughn Coleman in the chat? Good to see you, Vaughn. Granberry Landers says he totally agrees with you. He totally agrees with you. Yeah, K-pop was at Motor City Comic Con this weekend, and she got to hang out.
Jeff says they should advertise it with 1 million micrograms of salt, just like some outrageous number, but it's accurate. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Awesome. What's up, Mike? We got Mike McMahon in the chat. See you out there. But look at what K-pop Junkie was doing. over at Motor City Comic Con, hanging out with our boy the Biz.
Oi. I could hear this picture.
Yeah. Oh, do the finger there, hey? Shout out to the Biz.
Awesome.
She said she got 2 original pieces from him and she won't post them or show anybody. She said, look, she can't wait. She can't wait to show the pieces off. Why don't you just show them off?
I guess.
Just post the pictures.
Well, she has to wait for the NDA to expire.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, shout outs to K-pop. That I actually met her when I went to Motor City last year. And the Biz.
Shout out. I didn't go to that one.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see online. I think she just posted that. Let's see. There's a bunch of other stuff to talk about today.
You got the floor.
Yeah, we have the floor.
We got Gambit news.
We'll talk about the floor after 8:00.
What? There's big floor news.
Oh my god.
Huge upsets.
Angela's here. What's up, Angela?
What's up?
Good to see you. Angela Curry. Shout outs. Tomorrow is the big award show, Brandon. Around this time, I think it's at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, and that's another reason to be salty. You know, people out there are going to be salty, but go over there, vote, watch the stream chat, hit the like, make sure you're following.
Where there are winners, there must be losers.
That's right. And when there are winners, there must be whiners as well.
Wieners. Look out, we have a wiener.
That's right. 11, and this is big news as well. 11 minutes till fight night.
Yeah, are we streaming that live?
Streaming it live? No, you guys don't have to
watch it. You could stay here.
Yeah, you don't have to watch it because Mike Tyson won't be fighting for another few hours. So I'm gonna be watching that tonight. Hopefully, probably.
Oh, there are a bunch of pre-fights.
Yeah, it is, I assume.
Are they doing that sexy pillow fight?
Well, speaking of sexy pillow fight, dude, I've had this show on lock tonight already. Look at this.
Well, yeah, this is referential.
Sexy pillow fight. This is what you guys could be watching instead of those pre-fights that no one cares about.
Well, this should be the pre-fight.
Okay. Hard action from the beginning. We have Dimitrova, which is keeping her chin tucked. Trying to
obviously
land,
in Eastern Europe.
It's interesting, Peter. You know, when they came in, they were smiling.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like they were perhaps
Well,
taking
the other
it
guys sound Eastern
seriously as a
European.
real fight. But now the fight has started.
Like some sort
smiling
of
anymore.
hillbilly
They're
Australian.
focused.
Yeah, a fight is a fight, even with a pillow, right?
That guy sounds
yeah.
Russian.
No, he's a hillbilly Australian. They sound like they're Russian.
But there is
He's
some
a
skill
Bogan?
involved. Both these girls have been training, and I was watching them warming up.
Sock 'em
There is
bopper,
an
sexy sock 'em
interesting
bopper.
variety of techniques.
Bringing it
And
back.
just to let the audience know.
What these pillows have like
Right,
handles?
they are regulation pillow fight, professional pillow fight pillows.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think the outfits are sexy enough. I think we need to go further.
Okay.
You know, like lingerie football direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I mean, we're 75% of the way there.
Oh God. Sumo says they should fill pillowcases with cans of spam. That sounds
Why
painful and horrible. at the
Spam
same
with
time.
no cans.
Not everything's about spam, Sumo. All right.
Sponsored by My Pillow. That would be awesome.
How
Mike
this is
Lindell.
scored. Obviously, we've got a referee in there, but
Yes.
there's
That
spinning
backhand.
back
Yeah,
pillow
she's got that
strike
spinning
there.
back
Which
pillow
scores 3
down.
Spinning back pillow.
Show it again. Instant replay, spinning back pillow. She does it like
Just let
3
the
times in
audience
the
know
fight.
how this is scored. Obviously, we've got a referee.
Oh, right in the
Direct
face.
hit. That's
Run
a
the
point.
kisser.
That's a point right there.
Great. Sack of oranges, sack of doorknobs, but you have to supply your own doorknobs.
These hashtag spam life. Yeah, I'd watch that. Yeah, I'll probably miss the first 2 fights, but I think I'm gonna watch it.
How are you going to watch it?
I'm gonna go to my buddy's house.
Oh, I see. So this story about Eddie not coming out is just so you
Eddie's
can
not
watch
coming
the
out.
fight.
We could go eat.
No,
And then I'm
it's
gonna
too
go watch
late.
No, we're gonna go eat. We better go eat. Because I want to watch those
Floor is lava is trash. Tired of Rutledge.
Oh, here's the.
He's lame. He's a bad show host.
Are you watching The Floor is Lava?
No, I watched like 2 episodes a couple of years ago.
All right. Well, we're not talking about another floor segment. There's not going to be 2 floor segments about 2 different shows.
No, I've
the
already
floor
aired the grievances of The Floor is Lava.
Well, there's a lot has been happening, like I said, this week, and a lot of anniversaries as well, right? We talked about on the hard line, November 12th is when that circulatory system.
No, I think was that the 12th?
I think so.
No, it was Sunday because it was before the hard line.
Right.
It was the day before the hard line. And then the Tuesday was Ryan Gosling's birthday.
The 10th.
Right.
November 10th.
Yeah. The 11th was the Monday. Yeah,
was when the
12th
muscular system.
It was the
nervous system appeared in the lunchroom.
It was the nervous system. It might have been the circulatory.
But this was yesterday, the 14th. November 14th, a partially muscled skeleton stands by the perimeter fence and screams for 30 seconds before vanishing.
Could you imagine seeing this?
Yeah, I saw it this week. So yeah, I hope everybody celebrated by reading or watching The Watchmen. I'd say watch it because it takes less time.
Yeah,
it's more enjoyable.
Watching it's good.
So everybody celebrate that. Is Camelot in the chat?
Then you don't have to read that stupid pirate ship comic.
Yo, what's up?
Camelot? What's up?
That's true. The Black Freighter.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, Cody? Good to see you in the chat, brother. Hail. Yeah, watch The Watchmen.
That's do not avoid.
Oh, wait, we got to get to Louis.
Oh,
we have a Louis set. Louis is not.
You miss 1 week.
I know. I forgot.
Then the whole
and someone in the chat
clockwork is thrown off.
Louis is not dead.
No.
Louis is not dead.
He's alive and thrive.
Louis is alive and he is thriving. He's having a good week this week. Let's get to the poll every week. Cody, I know you're in here. I don't know if you know our new segment. This is a newer segment this year. We have a local sage around here named Louis. We always ask him a question whenever we see him, and we get the chat to vote on what they think he will answer. So here's Louis.
Oh, look at Louis being a badass. Yeah. About to enter flavor country.
So there's Louis. I did ask him a question.
Power stance
this week. He's always got his power stance going on, and this one, sometimes it's hard to think of questions on the spot. And you see him around town, and you're like, God damn it, I got to think of a freaking question right now.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a question. I didn't even have him in front of me. I was on the elliptical machine, and I was like, man, if I came across Louis and I tried to think of a question, what would I ask him? And then I forgot that I was.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
it puts a lot of strain on me day to day. But I think we should start asking ChatGPT for a list of questions.
We'll have to pump in all of the previous responses for everything, and then build the model
based on it, and then ChatGPT could tell us the answers that they think.
Yes, that would be really funny.
That'd be hilarious. All right, here's a question.
All right, Louis, I got a question for you.
What?
I got a question for you. What's your middle name?
What?
What's your middle name?
There it is.
Dude, you're putting this guy on the spot.
Put him on the spot.
Who's your favorite president? You got to write these things down.
Who's your favorite president?
Yeah.
I need more Post-its and not shitty tiny Post-its that no one could write on.
You could technically write on them.
All right, what do you guys think?
John Wayne.
What do you think he's going to say to
John Wayne?
Middle name? I thought we did favorite president, didn't we? No.
Louis Bartholomew. I feel like it wouldn't be out of reality that Louis would have a woman's name as a middle name, because he's of the era, right?
Right. Yeah. Let me start this poll here.
Randy.
Louis' middle name.
Next week, ask him what his last name is.
What's your
Louis,
social security
what's
number?
your social security number? 3.
All right, there's 4 options, guys. We only got 4 options in this poll.
Rochester.
Bancroft says Magooey. Louis Magooey. That really rolls off the tongue.
Magooey. Jedediah.
Jedediah.
Mm.
That's a good one. I'm going to go with Jedediah.
He does in Big in the Show.
Jedediah. All right. Louis.
Louis is also his middle name.
Louis. Randy. I'll put Randy down.
Why is he dressed like Steve Zissou?
Randy.
Who's Steve Zissou?
I don't know.
Is he a Trigun character?
No, he's not a Trigun character. William's pretty basic, and I feel like it's a good one to have here. Danger is a great one.
Yeah, what if he just
Danger.
Sly eye looks at you and says, Danger.
Oh man.
Randy. Yeah, Randy is also on the
I don't get the Rochester reference,
right.
Angela. John Wayne.
Rudiger.
Rudiger is good. Yeah, Danger is good too. The Kid. Louis the Kid.
No, that's Tommy Patterson.
Used to call me the Kid. Yeah, Tommy Patterson is the Kid. We have one more slot.
A lot of people are going with Louis.
Louis? Like Louis Lewis Lewington.
Louis Huey Dewey.
Louis. Yeah, now we have had some questions where he doesn't quite understand the question.
Right.
And so he gives us like an off the wall answer. Like, so he interpreted what's your name? And he says Louis. You know?
I guess that's technically possible, yeah.
Anything's possible.
That seems pretty reasonable. Cornelius. What if he doesn't have a middle name? There's people who don't have middle names.
Yo, what's up, Ghost House in the chat?
What's up?
What's up, brother? What's up? Good to see you. Cornelius is a great name. Yeah, some people don't have middle names. Should we put one space for no middle name?
Yeah.
I feel like, what's up with all these I don't want to be insensitive here. What's up with all these Mexicans without middle names?
It's the culture.
Was that insensitive? I'm going to get rid of Randy.
Fair question.
No middle name. All right. Quentin's
Juice.
good too.
His middle name is Juice.
The Juice. All right. We're starting the poll here. We're starting the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. We'll get back. We'll round it up at the end of the stream. We'll get back to Louis and we'll find out finally what his middle name is.
What? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
We do have a $5 super chat from Angela Curry. Thank you so much, Angela, for $5. Says Rochester was the help of Jack Benny on his show. He talks just like him. I think she's talking about Louis. Look it up. Happy Friday, Cheersies. I didn't realize how old Angela Curry was.
Jack Benny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of the name, but I don't know.
That's the guy that shot the
JR?
No,
Abraham Lincoln?
No, who's the guy that
JFK.
Shot JFK?
Jack Ruby.
No, the actual guy.
Yeah, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, the guy that shot Lee Harvey Oswald. She's thinking of.
All right, I ruined the joke.
You ruined the joke. Angela is 85 years old.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, I never seen Jack Benny. We got Bat Sauce in the chat. We'll be having him on in a little bit. What is up, brother?
What's up?
He says they earn it from their first kill. That's what my roommate told me.
His
Manny.
avatar is making me nervous.
What's his avatar?
It's this guy that's just with no shirt.
I think that's him.
Me really nervous.
That's him. Eddie Rochester Anderson. There you go. We got Amy in the chat. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Officially 2 females in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
We're doing it.
Supposed females.
Yeah.
Alleged females. A lot of allegations going on here. All right. Big seed oil news. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Not to
I live on Earth in the United States.
Not
Yes.
to get here, let's see if there's something else before we pull up the seed oil news. What is this? No, that's a DM group.
Look,
80s are
Angela
coming
is
back.
building a team. K-pop, Emily, Amy.
Oh, K-pop. So that's
herself.
3. Is Emily
Right.
in the chat? Is that 4? Do we have
Yes.
4 femmes in the chat? And then Vaughn was here too. He's like femme presenting.
Was
right?
he?
Yeah, he was here.
I saw this. He tagged us in some seed oil thing
That's what I was
earlier,
gonna
and I
bring
was
up.
like,
Yeah.
dude,
It's good. We're gonna watch it.
don't insult me, is what I was thinking. Like,
Well, also
I'm not
big,
even going to dignify this post with a response.
also big news. The 80s are coming back.
Dude, I know. This is crazy.
Here's the thing. The 80s came back in like 2015
Right.
with Stranger Things.
Yeah, but it wasn't cool 80s. It was like grandma's basement with wood paneling and cigarette smoke 80s.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool 80s. This is what everybody wants it to be, right? This never existed. This 80s doesn't exist, but this is cool 80s.
Yeah, this is cool.
Finally, we're getting cool 80s.
That's why Magic Cop's gonna come back.
Not ashtrays and McDonald's 80s.
Magic Cop's got to come back. And speaking of Magic Cop, we got another comment on Magic Cop on Global Comics.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull up right now.
Let's go.
I think it was the same person who got recommended reading of
It's true.
the Louis fan club.
Oh, the
Louis book
book of the
club.
month. Louis Book of the Month Club.
Here we go. We got Magic Cop 2 on Global Copies. You guys could read it right now. New comment by the installation. This person says the Headless Hitman is a great character. I'm glad he escaped. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Too bad about the mummy detective, though. I liked him.
Spoilers also. I'm going to
Spoilers.
tell you, this is a little inside comic book right
Thank
here.
you. Thank you for the comment. Thank you.
All right, to recap that because of the noise levels. This is a little inside comic book right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I felt really bad about the mummy also while drawing the
Really?
pages. Yeah, I was like, damn, this guy.
That mummy is cool.
I want this guy around.
So that, I mean, and I've been going in the chats. People are saying, Phil, when's Magic Cop 3 coming? That happened this week. Someone that I didn't even really recognize, which was cool. So shout outs to the 80s, bringing it back.
Yeah. Speaking of such, right, especially that Miami guava thing, which I'm not going to buy, but I saw that at Jewel Osco grocery store. I took a picture of it. That's a live photo.
Yeah, on the scene
I took
photo.
that
Look at
photo. Yeah. It was on an end cap. You know, just to set it up for you guys. Rockstar,
All right.
not the drink,
Go on.
the game company,
Yes.
updated
Uh-huh.
GTA Definitive Edition for some reason.
Yeah, did it not?
I don't know why they did this, but I randomly stumbled across on Twitter somebody talking about that,
Mhm.
and they had updated it like the day before the guy made the post or something. So Vice City is in the definitive edition because it's GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas for like $20 or whatever. And the definitive edition is they took the games from their original release, ported them to mobile, and then, you know, like turned down the dial.
Yeah,
on 'em.
graphics.
Yeah. And then they
That's never
ported them
good.
to mobile, and then they were like, we need to resell these again. So instead of taking the console games and then just bringing them to
They took
modernize,
the mobile
they took the
version?
mobile versions and they ported them
Oh
back to console. And that's the definitive edition. So it's always been really shitty. Right? Yeah. So, all right. So when I downloaded it, I was all super excited. I'm not even going to say hype. I was excited to play Vice City because I love Vice City. And I get in there and I'm like, man, this game looks like garbage. Like, I don't remember that. I remember this game looking awesome, right? And even though, you know, it's from like PS2 or whatever era, like I remember the ambiance and the atmosphere of the game being better. And then one of the guys here was saying that it's because they ported the mobile game to console, and that's why it looks like shit.
Maybe they lost all of the data.
No, they're just a bunch of lazy a-holes. So there was in the new update, what they did is they made a bunch of gameplay tweaks back to how it would have played on the original console version. They fixed the driving mechanics because the driving mechanics in the mobile game were like for driving with the phone or something.
Oh my!
And it was
God.
like the cars were real boaty,
yeah,
instead of like car, driving. And then like some shooting stuff too. Like shooting was a giant pain in the ass because it was on the phone. So they fixed all that stuff. But then one of the most important things for visual aesthetics was they put back in like the fog of war. So it makes the illusion that the city is larger than it is because
for
the
those
render,
at home, would you
render
explain
distance.
what the fog
So
war is?
in like these old consoles, they can only render so far, right? You can't render the entire city at all the time. And so like you'll be driving and then, as you gain on a certain building, it'll spawn in. But with a fog, the fog of war is what they'll call it in like video games, or just like this render fog hides that. It obscures the distance. So they put that back in. And then as a result of that, it also gives like this like sunset glow and like morning glow and like night feeling to the game. And they fixed a lot of that stuff. So I updated it yesterday and I jumped back in there and restarted the game. And it looks a lot better, and the driving is better. Like everything they fixed is better. And then they went into San Andreas and updated a bunch of stuff too, and added some features. Pretty cool. So
You'll be able to see the fog of war here.
yeah, I mean that's the fog right there. It's hiding how it can't render those buildings very well over there. And
yesterday. Out of Touch Thursday.
Out of Touch Thursday.
Blasting this. So great.
Hot coffee. No, that's from Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah. Reboot the game. Yeah, well, the new GTA.
Yeah, GTA 6 is
working on it.
It's in Vice City.
Yeah, that's awesome. The OG top-down GTA. I remember that.
GTA. Well, I only played GTA 2. I didn't play the original GTA.
Crazy.
Which was top-down.
Totally old school. Oh my
god. So it looks a whole lot better play. Yeah, it's seemingly I only did a couple of the first missions because it was pretty late and I just wanted to see if it was actually anything different, and it was noticeably different. So it was pretty cool.
All right, speaking of seed oils and Vaughn Coleman, this is the thing he tagged us in. Now, this is a speech that I wanted to listen to.
As your new head of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, I just want to introduce myself and let people know what they can expect. Many people in this country think I'm some crazy kook, but I just want to make this country healthy again. With that in mind, here is what you can expect. Seed oils are now banned.
Banned.
Right. I'm going to... He sounds suspiciously clear of throat.
Right. We were talking about Bobby yesterday.
Right.
And we heard a video of him speaking. And I told Brandon, when I think of Robert Kennedy Jr. in my head and his voice, I cannot fathom how rough his voice actually is.
Like, this is how you think he sounds.
Right. This is how I think he sounds in my head. And then when I hear him... It sounds like someone's
a factor of 10 worse.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I'll preface this with it. Twitter is telling me that this audio is AI generated.
The video is AI generated. You could tell.
It's a great speech, though.
It's funny. I didn't watch the whole speech, but I could imagine that it's funny.
We'll watch it. That's why we're here.
Yeah. RFK gives me the I want to clear my throat while listening to him vibes.
Yeah. It's very ASMR like.
Yeah. Here, this is how I knew it was AI, is that it didn't make me want to clear my throat.
Yeah.
Caught producing, consuming, or in possession of any seed oils, you will be arrested.
Amazing. Yes. Thank you.
Let's go.
Instead of being sent to jail, I have been in discussion with Elon Musk to create a new type of fat labor camp where people walk on treadmills all day at a reasonable pace, where the energy produced will be harvested and used to supplement the power grid. Also making fun of my voice or the fact that I have a worm in my brain that ate a part of it and died in my brain will also land you in the fat labor camp. I will also be working with the new head of the State Department, Marco Rubio, to ensure that no work authorization is provided for anyone to come to this country and deliver Uber Eats or DoorDash. You want to order that stuff, fine, but you're now going to have to get off your fat ass and pick it up yourself. You can expect fluoride to be removed from our water system immediately and replaced with low doses of Ozempic and creatine. Testosterone replacement therapy will be available for free to anyone wanting it. I want every person in this country as jacked as I am. That goes for the dudes or the chicks. Finally, I'm offering a $1 million reward to anyone that has any information that leads to the arrest and apprehension of Anthony Fauci. You can run Fauci, but you can't hide.
If you like that, make sure to...
Amazing.
All right, here we go.
Amazing. The 80s are coming back. We're getting healthy again. All right. It's the new wave of America.
I mean, we did 80s without the cigarettes. I think it would be good.
Next thing you know, and we already seen it. We've seen some guys recently
wear whack.
we've seen some guys wearing dangle earrings recently.
Yeah.
So that's making
he no homoed me. Did I talk about that on the stream?
I think
I got
so.
no homoed by a guy wearing a dangle earring.
Yeah.
A George Michael cross dangle earring.
Yeah. So the 80s are in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Guys, just start buying half shirts. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. Half shirts and Dogecoin.
Yeah, to the moon. I heard there's a new Pepe coin.
Yeah, there is. Well, I think it's been around for a while, but now it's turned from shit coin into a meme coin.
Exactly. All right.
So if you want to get on it, I guess you can.
Get on it. That's good news, everybody.
Yeah, dangle earrings are 100% homo. True, but he told me no homo when he complimented me. So I thought it was funny because it is funny.
It is funny. We had some stuff to show off here. There's some other books before we get Bat Sauce on the show to talk about his. This is an old book, but Charlie Snogans is back. He's back on the scene, at least back on Twitter, posting some Fatal art from Fatal. Just super sweet. Everybody should be following him. Hopefully he's creating and doing more comic stuff because this stuff is wild and awesome. Definitely like old heavy metal style art. Really, really cool. Snogans was a beast and he's been MIA for a while. Let's see here.
Charlie Snogans.
Yeah, Charlie Snogans. He did remember Fat L?
Mm-hmm.
He did that book.
Well, RFK is going to outlaw this because it's candy coated.
The colors?
We're not going to be having any of this.
Candy coated, and it's called Fat L.
Yeah, and the next administration, none of that.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
We got Herman P. Hunter. What's up?
What's up?
Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are just tuning in, hit the like button. Make sure you're voting in the poll, which has no context to it. If you guys were not here earlier. We do have some people over on Rumble. What's up, everybody over there? Good to see you. Yeah, Charlie's an awesome artist. Should be doing more stuff.
He's going to the fat camps. Sorry.
He's not even fat.
He's perpetuating it. With his candy coated art.
That's the soundbite we need. He's fat. That's what it is. I was trying to think of that. And speaking of candy, no candy from my boy Sean over here. Type 1, the new Joe Sontag cover reveal of the pencils. You guys have been waiting for so long to see this stuff. Let me pop this up. Joe, finally, his books are done. They're coming in from the printer, which is awesome. Shout out to Reaper Destroyer. And Sean with Type 1 getting this kick-ass Sontag piece. Everybody go over there, check out his book. And I'm going to be grabbing this cover. This is super wicked. I can't wait to see this freaking inked and colored as well. It's going to be cool.
We have an an anomaly happening right now. Henry Remus is saying the poll is evenly split at 25%.
What?
All
That
the
is
way
crazy.
down. This has never happened
That is wild.
at a Diaz Brothers show before.
Jesus!
Wow. Well, someone better get in there, vote.
Yeah, what is it? Amy is saying, "Be not afraid." Is this biblically accurate, Angel Man?
No, he's got like it's like kind of reminds me of like the new Blue Beetle where his armor is alive. But I think it's powered by like a Mayan or Aztec thing.
Oh, not the Philistines.
Like no,
where their deities look like chairs for some reason.
That's pretty wicked. But yeah, guys, share this out so other people will come in and vote.
Henry Remus says, turns out Louis has 3 middle names and no middle name.
At the same time.
Yeah. He has a biblically accurate middle name.
Do we got Noah in the chat? Good to see you, Noah.
What's up?
I think his book went to the printer too. Everybody's got books going to the printers.
Dude.
What?
That ice cream.
Oh,
ice cream news.
We have ice cream news. We have crow news, which is crazy.
Crow news?
Yeah.
Like the movie The Crow?
Yes. You don't remember our crow news?
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about like a dead corpse that you found on the ground.
No.
Like a crow corpse.
No, there was some weird dead animal out by the dumpster, remember?
No. Yeah.
Looked like it.
We don't talk about that one. There was this ice cream I randomly saw on some sort of social media platform. I don't remember which one. And it's called Ice Cream for Bears.
Right.
I've been we go to Andy's, which is like a frozen yogurt place, and I've been cutting back, and it's been getting less and less delicious over time. So I kind of just stopped. And I was like, I could just do it.
Well, you were cutting back because you were getting headaches?
Yeah, I was getting headaches too. Yeah. So I saw this random ice cream was advertised directly to me. I think they're doing that thing where they specifically target advertisements for you and beam the advertisement directly into your brain.
Superliminal.
Yeah. And we have a new member.
What?
OZ or Oz?
Oz Great Sage. OZGR. Thank you, Oz Great Sage. Now,
man, I don't know how to read.
Is dude a Zaid made member?
All right.
That's a good one.
That
means you can read all of our YouTube exclusive comic strips on the YouTube member tab. You're a Zaid made member. Thank you so much, Oz. You certainly are insane.
Someone's insane. Look out. Someone's insane.
I got my eye on you, nutcase.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Yes.
for the support, brother. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So
how was your ice
for
cream?
bears? It was very good. It's made with honey.
Mostly honey.
Yeah, it's all honey. In fact, it's just a big bucket of honey. No, but it's like the ingredients are like milk, egg yolks, honey, and then cocoa powder, something like that. Like super simple ingredients. There's like 4 ingredients in the ice cream. It was really good. I only tried the chocolate one though.
What other ones did you get?
The other one is called butter, and I thought it was going to be butter flavored. I was pretty excited about that, but it was butterscotch flavored.
Not butter
gin, not to be confused with butter gin. And they had, I forget what it was. It's called like Bean and Queen or something like that. But it's
bean.
Yeah, but it's vanilla bean.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. These are Americans, all right? If it was British, then it would be
bean.
Banger in the Bean.
We got some channel members in the chat. Could you drop the big bean emoji?
Sausage and bean flavor.
You now have access to the big bean emoji.
I thought it was going to be butter flavored. They had one that seems like it's going to be pumpkin pie flavored. They didn't have that at the store. Because you have to go to this specialty store where they look at you when you walk in.
Right.
And then
yeah, that's weird.
They had a couple other flavors. Oh, they had chocolate mint, but they didn't have that at the store either.
Yeah, people are saying Maromi says red bean, which is like an Asian thing. Like Asians like red bean ice cream, and it's
why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with them?
Weird, dude.
Asia would have red bean. Well, if you're looking for an ice cream alternative that's not a partially gelatinated gum-based ice cream, you can maybe check out the ice cream made for bears. Is literally what it's called.
Ice cream made for bears. There you go, people. No promo codes either. But speaking of the Crow, Band of the Crows, there's a little splintering article on Band of the Crows I found. Band of the Crows still live on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. I wanted to shout them out because I think Arvid does a show during the time slot of the Diaz Brothers show, so we weren't able to get them on. But check it out. They already have like 300 backers between the two platforms, which is aces. That's awesome. The stuff looks really cool, and it's an amazing price point. Freaking $6 for a comic book.
Shipped. $6 shipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an important distinction.
Right.
But then you have to pay tax on top of that. Because Uncle Sam has to have his hands in your pockets all the time.
Start a rant here. But check out Band of the Crows. And before we get our guest on, speaking of the crow,
right? Let's see this. Is there a crow body in there?
It's the bag.
Did you pick up a dead crow off the ground and bring it into the studio?
No, this
is that what smells?
It probably smells. I don't know where it came from. Supposedly, so my boss comes into my office last week.
This guy's got me sitting here next to a dead crow.
It's not a crow. Look at this. So it is. Let's get a little close up here. It is a bag full of trading cards. What kind of trading cards might you add?
Cronut.
No. The Crow trading cards. You know, like the Crow comic? No, the movie. These are Crow. And I got multiples, guys.
Wow, look at that.
I got multiples. Look at this. We got Brandon Lee. We got Brandon Lee.
Ooh.
Doubles.
You got any Brandon Lee in there?
Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's Brandon Lee.
Get the other boy in the band, Brandon Lee.
That's right. And if you guys were wondering, do they have blurbs on the back? They do. This one.
The Crow likes his chili Texas style.
No, this one is happy anniversary, it says. It says Eric's pale white hands force the lid of the casket upward. Clots of mud spill away. His face emerges, gasping. Rain and dirt mingle in dark revelers. What is this word?
Revelers?
Revelers. No, revelettes.
All right, forget that. Does it have trivia on there, like asking when it can rain?
It's dark in here, dude. No, I don't see any trivia. Here's in a flashback, Eric plays the guitar while Shelly makes lunch, and that's a little panel up there. You can see that. So apparently Brandon and
I want to see what that word is. Give me that card.
Maybe it's revolts.
You have 6 of the same card in your hand. Give it to me.
It is small ass writing, to be fair. But
this is the same card.
We got probably I don't know, I'd say 500 cards in here.
Gasping, rain and dirt mingle in the dark rivulets.
Right.
Yeah, in dark rivulets that stream down his face.
Someone Google that.
Look this up. RIVULETS.
There's Shelly and Eric.
I've never heard of that word.
So how did this come about, Brandon?
T-Bird?
Explain the story about how we acquired these.
Doc and I were walking down the street looking at this taco place across the street. And then some guy in a pickup truck comes screaming down the road, turns on the side street and stops and honks. And he's like, Doc. So we run over there and what's up? Do you like the Crow? He's like, yeah, this Crow's pretty good. And then he's like, here, take this. And then he gives him this
Quick,
bag of
take
cards.
this. There's not much
And then
time
Doc's
left.
like, "Oh, that's really cool, man. Here, I'll give you $20." And then he's like, "No, I don't need anything for it." And then he drives off.
So now we have bag
Rivulets.
of
All right, define rivulets.
Bag of crow cards. I said, hey, maybe we could
It's
do.
there. It means little cuts, river-like things.
Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds unnecessary.
So now we have this
Or
acquisition. I'm thinking we always do the barrel giveaway, the 5 weeks of the barrel of December. I think even if we're going to do barrels, we could do barrels, but I think we give away a card as well.
One card,
maybe 20 cards.
It'll be a roulette wheel to see how many cards they won live on stream when they win.
So I think
Add
you
a
guys
little
in the chat.
whimsy to the 5 barrels of December. How many barrels of December are there going to be this December?
We'll see. So
Sumotori doesn't want
some
one.
lucky members of the chat are going to be able to win. We're giving back, giving back to this chat.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. There you go, Rivulette wheel.
You guys will have
What
an
a
opportunity.
stupid word.
You'll have an opportunity to get something good in your stocking this Christmas.
Suspicious and French.
I'm going to be sending over the link to our boy here. The saucy one. There you go. But before we get him on, we do have one segment here.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
You know what that sound means. Wait.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
It's a little bit of Gambit news, guys. It's a quick one. This one comes in from Snarkticon DM. Is he in the chat here? Where's Snark? Is he watching?
Probably
the floor?
watching the fight.
He's probably watching the floor.
Well, he was supposed to be here for the floor news.
Well,
we didn't even get to the
there's
floor
no
news.
floor
You're
news.
bringing in
there's
this
no floor news.
alleged comic book creator, and we're not even going to talk about the floor.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
here's this Gambit sweater, this Gambit ugly sweater.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
That looks great. And Snarkticon wanted me to show it off. A little Gambit news.
Yeah, here's the thing about this Gambit sweater, though.
Yeah, what do you think?
I guess it's named by Funko Pops.
Oh, is it?
I guess. But is it a sweater or is it just a all over dye sub sweatshirt?
God. Yeah.
Because they're just, most of them are just sweatshirts.
That's how Jake would make it. Hyper Wizard would just make it an all over shirt.
Right. I want to know if it's an actual, go to that link right there. hooktab.com/product/gambit-ugly-sweater.
I'm not buying anything off of Instagram again because I bought some Gambit workout shorts and that was a year ago and they never came and they never freaking send me my money back.
Right. It's like that cowboy hat where the guy was hitting it with an anvil and over the fire, right?
Cowboy hat was
and then it stopped and he was eating a can of beans by a campfire and then he went back to making the hat. All right. When you went to the website, what happened?
Nothing. I couldn't go to the website.
It wouldn't let you?
Hold on.
Website.com/Gambit hat.
We have a guest waiting. Look at this.
That's
Oliver
fine.
sweater.
Right. Oliver sweater.
There you go. Accept
all the cookies.
The front and back.
Yeah, I think it's probably just a sweatshirt. I don't think it's a knit.
You don't think it's knitted? Yeah, it doesn't look knitted here.
It kind of looks knit there, but that's a very poorly photoshopped image.
Well, if someone wants to send this to my P.O. box, it doesn't exist.
We'll just send it to the arcade.
Oh yeah, send it to the arcade.
Care of Gambit Lover.
Put my name on it. Send it to the Galloping Ghost Arcade in Brookfield, Illinois, and I'll wear it on stream. There you go. All right, it's time, Brandon, to bring on another guest. And
in our series of guests,
that we've had on. And he sent me a trailer too, which Here it is. I think I'm going to play the trailer and then we'll intro him in.
All right.
Uh,
there he is.
No one can see him yet. Hold on.
That's him. I recognize his face anywhere.
I got to put it over here. I'm working with a tiny monitor, guys.
Yes.
Here we go.
He looks like the kind of guy that's tried nothing, but he's all out of ideas.
Oh my God.
Beauty. What is that? And how do we determine if something is such? Some people are perplexed by a question like that. But those people are not me. With great power comes great responsibility. And I'm here to give the world beauty. There's a lot of ugly in this world, and we should call it what it is. Brandon Sanderson. Generic. Patrick Rothfuss. All fluff and no substance. Joe Abercrombie. Meh. Robert Jordan. More like Wheel of Lame. Frank Herbert. Boring. J.R.R. Tolkien. Yeah, he's okay, I guess. George R. Martin. I don't even need to say anything about that guy. I'm releasing a new masterpiece. Engracing the world with beauty. Illumination Toolsmith. The Tale of the Dunce Whisperer. You're welcome.
The kingdom where the troubles grow. A man on a mission got a heart of gold. With a hammer and a smile, he's ready to roll. Fixing broken dreams, making stories unfold. Hey, hey, he's the problem solver.
Yes. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
And let's thought-provoking.
Yeah. I mean, that brings so many thoughts to mind. Let's bring the man himself in. Some intro music here.
Sergeant Count says he's taking the barbershop to strange new places. You wouldn't get the reference.
I didn't get that. Yeah. All right. Here he is. Put your hands together.
Hey!
What's up, man?
What's going on, everybody?
How's it going? Bat Sauce. What's up, brother?
It's going. Yeah.
I'm as always, love the backdrop. You're on the bus there.
It's because I'm retarded.
The short bus. Right there. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, dude. You're doing your book.
It is, yeah. It's available now.
That's right. And that's the cool thing here. It's available. People are dropping the link in the chat on Amazon. So talk about yourself. Is this your first book? Is this your third book? Is this your seventh book? Let us know.
This is my second book.
Okay.
My first book was completely different. It was a grim, dark sci-fi. This one is a fantasy comedy. But yeah, I'm currently working on my third. But yeah, what was the second part of that question? Sorry.
Oh, is it your seventh book? Was the second part?
No,
which is not. Well, this is. We should preface this with it's not a comic book.
It's not. No. Yeah, that is a very important distinction.
Interesting.
That's right. And here, let me pull up the.
So, what kind of book is this? A picture book?
There's pictures in it. No, it's just a novel, prose book. Yeah, it's like 200.
Type these characters, Phil.
I have to do this captcha thing to look at
to
your
prove
book
that Phil's not some sort of android.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
A-C-F-K-N-L.
You certainly can color in it. Yes.
Yeah, and okay. Back to the book. There's images in the book. There's illustrations.
There is, yes. Oh, sorry, that question. Yes, there's there's a few. I can't upload them on Amazon. I do have them if you want me to present it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, let me get those.
I'm gonna pop out your cover here.
Yeah, just some like good representation of what's happening with within the world. But yeah, and to answer Bancroft's question, Terry Pratchett, yes, Going Postal. I've definitely read that. Similar type of comedy, I've been told. From some
cool.
people.
Yeah. How did you? We also shout outs to Shani in the chat. We got Shani.
What's up?
What's up, Shani? Good to see you. So this is a fantasy comedy. You said you've done some your first book was involved sci-fi. What made you switch genres and kind of inspired you to tackle a fantasy comedy? Because I'm a writer myself, and I'm kind of scared of comedy. Like, I feel like comedy is some of the hardest stuff to write.
Yeah, I mean, so I've always wanted to write fantasy and sci-fi, but just more, I don't know, like with any story creator, you probably have like, 100 ideas going in your head. You only have so much time to devote to them. Right. After my first book, it's just like, I don't know, this is very much like a cathartic book. It's IT. So anyone who's worked like customer service, it's going to be a cathartic experience for that stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So basically it was just, I bitch and complain with my coworkers like everyone does. And I kind of always felt like that was an art. I try to be funny with it. And it just struck an idea in my head where it's like, what if like you did basically Office Space in like a fantasy kingdom. Like you had like a mundane, like 9-to-5 cubicle like job in a fantasy world. I'm like, you probably do some funny stuff with that. So that's where I came with this.
The situation
there's like
already sounds funny.
Yeah. So there's like a bunch of like allegory for like technology, basically, where it's just like, what is it? Oh yeah, well, I'll show you the other picture where it's like a direct reference. But the picture right here, this is from Matt Barr. And this is
that Matt Barr?
This is Matt Barr. Yeah.
Could you zoom a little bit on that?
Oh yeah.
Little scroll wheel action. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. So it does it like halfway through, it turns into like action comedy.
Yeah.
With some slapstick humor a little bit and stuff like that. But no, I did take the story aspect of this story very seriously, right? A lot of comedies just, the story's okay, but you're just there for the laughs. But this story, it's like kind of it's about like sloth. Everybody thinks he's lazy, but he's not really lazy. He just doesn't fit in the bureaucratic world like nobody would, right? We're just not built for that stuff. Similar to Office Space. But there is one thing where it's like indecision or something like that, where if you see somebody drowning, right, and you're the only person that can save that person, if you don't go out and save that person, you're kind of a piece of shit, right? So
shots fired at Phil Collins.
That's true.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's shots fired at me. Jeez. Yeah, I've been there. It doesn't always work out the best. But let me get this super chat really quick. Angela Curry for $5. Thank you so much, Angela, for the super chat. Says, does Bat Sauce know who Jack Benny is and Rochester? Jack Benny and Rochester. You guys, did you know who those people are?
No idea.
No, Bat Sauce looks like he's under 60 years old.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I think Bat Sauce is my age. Yeah. So that's a no, Angela. That's a wrong button. Damn it.
No.
That's this one. That's a no, Angela. Jeez. But thank you for the super chat.
Rip headphone wearers.
It wasn't that loud. Bat Sauce, I don't know if you've seen us get a super chat on this channel, but every time we do, we have to give the chat member a bonk. So
good bonk.
Good bonk.
Crappy.
This bonk?
Yeah.
All right, this bit. There you go. Thank you for the super chat, Angela. I'm sorry that no one knows who you're talking about.
These fictional characters that you created.
And then Shani with the 10 gifted memberships.
Nice. Jesus,
freaking amazing. Let me scroll up to see who got those. Who got those, Brandon?
Dude, Ghost House, Atherline, Courtney's
nice.
Fellowship of Oddball, Scotsman TV.
Yes.
Dan Plagle.
What's up, Dan?
Wanger.
Bob
Reed.
My goodness.
Bob Gable. Gretzky the Great.
Yes.
Duck Bacon. The list just goes on.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Wait, that's just where it ends right there.
Thank you, Shani. The Duck Queen. Here's your ducks for you.
She's glad Duck Bacon got one. So Office Space is one of my favorite movies. And it effectively changed my life just because I relate so much to the main character and how I didn't want to be part of that world either, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
The comedy in it is genius, right? And you're saying that your story
I
is,
achieve it,
you know, in that direction, right? How do you, like Phil was talking about how like writing comedy is a little, you know, scary for him. It's in an entirely different world. You know, how do you write comedy where you're not just going joke to joke, like Big Bang Theory, where it's just like you're just waiting for the next crappy joke delivery, nobody laughs, and then we go on.
Yeah,
you
how
know,
do you
stuff
not
like that.
rely on canned laughter?
Yeah, especially in a prose book like this. No, but like, you know, how are you writing something like that? Are you making
just
sure
talent.
you're aware of that? Oh, it's just pure skill, right? You just got it built in.
Pure talent.
I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bancroft is coming up next.
So with Office Space, like, man, the one joke that really hits with me is like that lady that comes by and she's like, somebody's got a case of the Mondays, and he's just got that look where he's just like, just end it, please. And it's like, yeah, I try to capture that type of humor again because nobody's done Office Space since, right? Like, what the hell? But with writing comedy with the story, like, I don't like when I first came up with the idea, it was like different like fantasy versions of previous stories. Like a lot of it was from my military experience working IT in there. There's like a character that's a good idea fairy, which is very much one of my supervisors. So I had that idea, but I'm like, okay, I got to have a good story in there. Like, just because you're writing a comedy doesn't mean you can't also have a good story. So then I wrote out the story, and then it's just a matter of like weaving those jokes in there and making sure that, you know, there's a good pacing in between that. And, you know, then tying the action in there. So it's like, it doesn't hit you like real quick. Like there's demon armies like kind of building up around it. You're kind of getting like hints that something's going on with the kingdom. So it's like throw a clue here, and then like, you know, the transition starts to get quicker, essentially, right?
Yeah,
Best
that's
way I can
interesting.
describe
It's
that.
kind of like painting or like drawing something where you're doing the underdrawing first and passing it over with different layers,
right?
Which is a cool way to look at it. You know, making sure that story structure is laid down before you bump things up with comedy. That's an interesting way to look at it.
Well, yeah, I think comedy is definitely one of those genres that requires multiple passes. Like you could completely tell when you have an episode of like anything and it's just like, oh, they just did this in one pass.
Yeah.
You know, I remember like seeing The Simpsons and stuff when they talk about that, and they were like in the writing room, like 3, 4, 5 passes on an episode. And then like, oh, does this joke still land on the 5th time or something? That's interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you have any other? Oh, let me see here. There's,
Yeah.
more art.
So yeah, this one's a good one to show because it's, you know, reference to some of the technology that's there. So I have these things, I call them crystal casts. They're, you know, crystal balls that they'll get their trouble quest, which is just a trouble ticket. You know, if you work IT, you know what I mean right there. And they're all connected through a web. So they're in the web room. Get it?
Spider web. Oh my God. Hold on.
Hit it. No, that was the brunch.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yeah, so like at some point, like an important connection goes down, and they're like, "Oh no, we have to go in that room." They go in there. These are like deadly spiders. They're wearing like armor that kind of protects them well, like kind of, you know, it kind of deters the spiders. So they have to go in there, try to fix the issue without getting their head bitten off, and yeah, so we'll see if you make it out. You know,
that's cool. I like the putting a fantastic twist on stuff that's modern. Like we did that. We tried to do that a lot in our series Magic Cop. And that's fun. I think
it's super
really
fun because you can
way to
flex it in so many different directions. So for somebody who can't read like me, how many images are there in this book relative to the number of pages?
Yeah, what's the percentage wise?
Percentage is not good. No, but there's 5 images throughout the book, and it is 240 pages. Yeah,
240 pages.
I know. Look, I understand it's a comic crowd, but you know, y'all know book readers, and if you know somebody who's IT, Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming up, and this is a amazing price point. You want to talk about that?
Absolutely. So $2.99 for the digital, and $7.99 for the physical, and it's on Amazon Prime, so you're not paying shipping. I can't really get it cheaper. I make like 40 cents off the book. Dude, I just want to get the story out. And obviously it's like you're playing the Amazon game, so I need reviews. So like, please review it. It means like
important.
The most. Yeah.
Ooh, books on tape for people like me that can't or just refuse to read.
I will be doing a campaign for an audiobook.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's a good question right there. Yeah.
Like that's awesome. So you guys can get it right now. $7.99, and this is a through like their print on demand service. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. And could people check out your previous book on here as well?
Yeah, that's Dawnage. I mean, hey, if you guys like they're like the first chapter, maybe 2, I think, is free for any like Amazon book, really. And it's like just read the first page. Like if the first page doesn't sell you, I mean, you probably are also retarded, but like I'm telling you, it'll sell you. But yeah, my sci-fi book is called Dawnage, and searching things on Amazon a little difficult. If you want me to drop you a link.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Shane says drop the link. Yeah, the link is in the description for this new book, and people are dropping it in the chat. I will actually pin it to the top of the chat for people that are interested. We actually have a lot of females in this audience. And females are more likely to read things.
Right.
That is true.
Fact.
That's true.
So
I just wait for stuff to come to me in a vision or in a dream, generally.
Right.
So
like I said, customer service in general, like, any type of customer service is going to be extremely cathartic.
That's awesome. That's super fun. And I know you have an illustration by our buddy Joe Ball.
Let me get that.
Yeah. He worked on that. It's a pretty badass piece. So some awesome artists. Who was the one who did that piece that we just saw with this?
Oh, right. That was Dio. He does the Tome of the Reckoning comic.
Oh, yeah. He's been on our show. Dio. We met him in Tampa. He's a good guy.
Yeah, good guy.
And here's the JB piece.
Yeah, we saw this on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the good idea fairy. This is the person I said that was like very much a person that I was my supervisor. And a good idea fairy. So anyone who's seen it, first of all, it is a thing like in like old like Celtic lore or something like that. But Ella Enchanted. If you've seen that, Ella's like gifted with obedience, right? And that was because of a good idea fairy thought it was like the best thing you could give to a parent is having an obedient child. Obviously it was terrible. So that's what a good idea fairy is. Like they come in, they have good ideas and they're obviously terrible. So this is like any supervisor you come in, like the new supervisor, and somehow they just know how to fix everything, and right, they know, and then like all the suggestions, you're like, God, please no, that's gonna be terrible, but you have to do it anyways because they're your supervisor, and then also like you're instantly getting like 5 new meetings that you're gonna have to show up to. That's like gonna waste your time.
This is cool. Could you zoom in more? Who's the little guy behind her with the
this is
a tiny hat on?
That's
awesome.
Yeah, he's another supervisor. He's technically over her for like the first chapter that she's presented, but she just kind of like moseys her way into being above him, kind of because he's a wimp. But yeah, like the main character and a lot of these characters, they have like 6 different supervisors. But yeah, I mean, these are just like random people. Like this would be a customer just shooting their wand.
Yeah, that's cool. And I love Joe's art. Joe's pretty phenomenal. So cool you're able to get
I
a bunch
think
of awesome artists on there.
He does like Dread like really good, not the character Dread, like the emotion. So I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, this character brings dread, where she walks in. So I'm like, that's
the attitude. You can tell the attitude from her. I think he hates Judge Dredd, actually. I think Joe Ball would call. Yeah, I think Joe Ball would call Judge Dredd a hillbilly character.
Judge Dredd?
Yeah, he hates like Ghost Rider and Dredd and Lobo, and he's like, those are like white trash characters.
Judge Dredd is so cool.
What?
That's
I know,
crazy.
Dredd's awesome.
I would have pegged Joe as a Judge Dredd guy.
Yeah.
There's a controversy going over this guy's tiny hat in the chat here.
I like the dude. I love tiny
the fez. It's great.
Oh my god, we don't have a new bonk. I didn't upload it. I'm sorry. Speaking of that,
describe it to us, Phil.
It's a surprise.
Use your prose writing skills.
Shani, the insane mad lady of Duckville, with $50 freaking. Thank you so much, Shani. She says hockey starts in 10 minutes, so I'm paying the friend tax before I go AWOL. I'm insanity. Thank you, Shani. Watching hockey instead of the Mike Tyson fight. It's a bold move.
2 screens. If she's doing $50 super chats, you don't think she could afford 2 screens?
3 screens. One for the Diaz brothers.
Well, she's leaving because she only has 2 screens because she keeps giving people $50 super chats. You think she could afford a 3rd screen?
Oh yeah, she's coming to Chicago Monday. She'll be in Chicago.
What's up with that?
Business, I guess.
Did you see she's got some map that you like scratch off like a lottery ticket?
What?
And then when you've traveled to a place, you could scratch it off, and then it's like you've been there.
No, it sounds
right. That came to me in a dream also.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the super chat. Here's a bonk. I'll give you the biggest bonk. Hold on to your horses here. She's coming to break our legs. Thank you, Shani. Appreciate it. All right, getting back to this book. Is this the first of a series, or is this a self-contained story?
So actually, yeah, I've been finished this for a while, and I wrote it as a self-contained story.
Cool.
With like, I'm like, I probably could write a sequel if I wanted to. But then like months after I wrote it, I'm like, wait a minute, I got the perfect antagonist for the main character. The thing about the Dunce Whisperer, it's like his superpower is that he's aware that he's retarded.
Oh my god! Could you imagine if that was possible?
I don't see that's generally not possible.
Right,
Usually, stupid people are blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
Except everyone is retarded, though. That's just the fact of life. But oh shit, what was I gonna say? I mean, I know I say this word. Look, I made sure there's no curse words in the book, and like I don't even think I described blood, so a younger audience could read this. But yeah, so I'm like, what? Like the guy understands that he's retarded, and everyone else is retarded, so therefore he knows what they're going to do before they do it, right? That's how he's able to fix things. So I'm like, yo, Warhammer 40K orcs, like they get their magic from being retarded, right? Like they think the color yellow makes things go faster, so it actually does.
Is that how it works?
Dude, that's like when you put flames on your car and it goes faster.
It's exactly,
That's
Like
true.
speed holes?
Yeah, speed holes, right.
Go faster that way too.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, what if like those orcs went up against my main character? Like, how does he defeat them if their power is being retarded as well? Right?
It's like a strength.
That's great, yeah.
Right.
That's a perfect foil for that character.
I know. I already have a thought up and everything. So that
awesome.
is going to probably be a stretch goal of my audiobook. If I hit like, a couple K or something like that, I'll make this sequel in the comic form.
Awesome. Cool. So
that would be interesting.
That would be cool. Do you have any plans of when you'll do a campaign for the audiobook?
I'm going to try December, but I don't know. I got a lot of things going on, so we'll see.
Also,
I'll try
keep in mind, December is not the best for crowdfunding.
True.
Oh, okay. Really?
So,
I thought January would be terrible, though.
It's
February's like the start of the good crowdfunding season,
right?
Because tax returns coming in, the Christmas shopping is out of the way. People still have leftover money from gifts from Christmas, gift cards and stuff like that. So February and after that are the best few months. Yeah.
So I'm not going to do in December.
There you go.
Yeah.
That
All right.
would
It's good to
be
know.
fine, Liz.
I don't know. I've never ran a campaign before, so.
No, yeah, that's usually how it goes. Here's Shani, what is she, like a analytics
Female
person?
Audience member.
She says peaks in April and May. February is the best month.
Yeah.
There you go.
She's a trend noticer, I would say.
Yeah, she's very trendy.
Trend noticer. Digital marketing specialist.
Ooh.
These terms being thrown around here.
Yeah. La-di-da.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Laying out all of the
chat participants.
Hey, I could do that too. I got a degree in something. I don't know what's a degree.
PhD.
Never went to school.
Pretty huge distrust in the government.
Yes. Awesome. Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell people about the book before we wrap things up here?
I think I covered it. I mean, I could talk about the story all day, but
I know that's
yeah.
I love doing that as well.
Yeah.
Us writers could do that all day.
Yeah.
But you guys could get it now on Amazon. It probably ships in like 3 days because Amazon is insane.
Yeah.
And run by robots. And you can get the digital copy as well. You could go check out his previous book on here too. I would assume that you could just go over to this page and then
you can click the author.
Yeah.
Right.
And or the author's name. I don't want to dox you or anything.
That's a big book though. That's like 400 something pages. So
really?
Yeah.
How many illustrations are in that one?
0.
Zero.
Oh my God. Hard sell.
I know. Terrible.
But you guys can go check that out. Also, Bat Sauce does a podcast every week, and he's here and there on a bunch of streams. But you are a part of the Iron Seas podcast.
Yes,
I was on. We talked about not Sweeney Todd. We talked about
the Headless Horseman one.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I caught a bit.
So I put the link to the Iron Seas YouTube channel. You guys go over there. Please subscribe over there. You guys do Tuesday nights, is that right?
Tuesdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, they talk about all kinds of creative stuff, and then they usually usually talk about a movie as well.
Yeah, every week we run a poll to see who's gonna win with whatever the topic is, and this week it's I think Aliens won. It's basically the sequel was better. That was the category, and so we're gonna watch. We'll watch it before. We're gonna watch and review Aliens, and then talk more about story writing. But yeah, we're close to 100 subs, guys. Get us over there.
Yeah, go over there, sub to his channel. Very close to 100. The cool thing about that is they, you as an audience member also get to watch the movie beforehand and then go talk about it. On your own dime.
Yeah, you get to do that with permission.
You're allowed.
Henry Beavis says, "What's the channel?" I think Phil said he put it in the description below. Right?
Yes,
Iron Seas.
Iron Seas.
Yeah. I still haven't ever seen any of the Alien franchise, but I completely sympathize. You've seen Alien?
I've seen Alien. Yeah, I think I watched it at Jeremiah's.
Great movies.
This week, did you guys talk about Kung Fu? Did I see that right?
Kung Pao. Yeah, we talked about Kung Pao.
That one with the face on the tongue.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah. Wee woo. Yeah, wee woo. The whole laugh. I didn't really like it. Me and Justin didn't really like it. And I watched it when I was younger, but it won. It people liked it overall. No.
Yeah, man, we saw that when it came out in theaters.
Yeah, in theater, it was not good
with
then.
parents.
I agree.
People like it.
There was that one. What was the other one that's like a comedy kung fu movie? That
we watched that one too. Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah,
everybody
Kung Fu
loves
Hustle.
that. Yeah,
I haven't seen that one. Did you see that?
I've seen parts of it.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love it.
I'll have to get that one and check it out. That does remind me. We have another super chat here.
Oh my goodness, do we?
Yeah, we do. It's that one.
This
right
one?
there.
$20.
How are you going to buy this third monitor? It's never going to happen at
From
this rate.
Shani. $20 says, remember to like and sub. Sends a bunch of ducks. I'm already buzzed buzzer. See what I'm doing there?
Yeah, I got
happy weekend, y'all. Thank you so much, Shani. You are a beast. We appreciate you. And don't break our legs when you come to Chicago on
She had her chance
Monday.
last time in Tampa. She couldn't pull the trigger. Remember?
That's right. She never showed up.
Yeah.
She didn't pull up, as they say. Thank you. Here's a bonk. You get a second bonk.
You called?
Chat members, if we get some bonks in the chat, the bonk emojis that we have there. Thank you so much. And guys, you could find Bat Sauce on. Make sure you follow him on X too, because he puts those polls up so you can vote in the Iron Seas polls for the movies every week.
Absolutely.
That's part of your audience participation points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Bat Sauce, right? That's it.
Yeah, BATT sauce.
Oh yeah, 2 T's.
Right.
2 T's.
There you have it. Follow the man. Go subscribe. We appreciate you guys. If you guys want to get any of our comics, you know where to get them. ZadeComics.com. We're still in demand on Psycho Slumber on Indiegogo, and more news coming up quick on that. We will see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Go bet on Mike Tyson, and if he loses, don't get mad at me.
This is financial advice, right?
Right.
And legally binding. He said it.
And then we're going to send you over to Michael Bancroft's right now. He's going to be talking about Pencils Down, which is another book. So go over there. Tell him we sent you over with a big Zade raid, and we'll catch you next week. Thanks for coming on, Bat Sauce.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the flip flop. All right, bye. Oh wait,
we have this Louis. Wait, we have a Louis poll that's going on right now.
Oh my goodness,
we're thrown off over here. There's
Sorry
so
about
much
this.
happening.
Did you see the Louis? You know who Louis is, Bat Sauce?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you vote in the poll?
I did.
What did you vote?
What were the options? I don't remember.
It was Jedediah, no middle name, William or Louis.
William. It's definitely William.
It's definitely William.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right.
So
should we do the
what's
answer?
Louis' middle name?
What's Louis' middle name?
Everybody's here.
All right, everybody.
Let's go.
Here's Louis' middle name.
All right, Louis, I got a question for you.
What?
I got a question for you. What's your middle name?
What?
What's your middle name? You don't have a middle name?
No.
It's just Louis?
It's Louis.
Okay, Louis.
Middle name.
There you go. Pound it, brother. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, man, that was a late entrant.
Late entrant
into the poll there.
No middle name. He says his name is just Louis. I think that's what he said if you listen closely there.
Louis.
So 22% of the votes. This was a weird poll.
Yeah.
Voted no middle name. That split with another 22% Louis, and then Jedediah and William had 27% each. What a weird poll. There you go, everybody.
Crazy.
Not Jedediah. It's nothing. The man is still a mystery.
Doesn't count. He forgot his middle name was William.
I can see that. That's also likely.
that could check out as well. Well, we'll see you guys on the flip flop. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all the support. See ya.
See ya.
And after it's all said and done, you're gonna be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. The only chance you have no chance, but you had a chance, is that you can run lickety split. Because you can't run because you got some fat asses. And after it's done, we're gonna have a tailgate party for all my freaks out there in Atlanta, Georgia.
You come out here and try to get the sympathy of the people, but you don't get my sympathy at all.